Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, and wherever you are and whoever you are, and from whatever device you may be watching from. Hi! We are on Genesis chapter 6. It's about the wickedness in the world and Noah and the flood. So chapter 1 was about the creation of the earth. Chapter 2 was about Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Chapter 3 was the fall, so it was Adam and Eve that ate from the forbidden fruit, got kicked out of the garden. Genesis chapter 4 is about Cain and Abel, and then chapter 5 was the lineage from Adam to Noah. So here we are, chapter 6. All right, wickedness in the world is verses 1 through 9. Reading first. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth, daughters were born to them. The sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, so they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on earth, and that very inclination of thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them animals and birds and creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord." So this is verses 9 through 22 is Noah and the flood. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now on the earth it was corrupt in God's sight, and it was full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on the earth had corrupted their ways. So God said to Noah, I'm going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in it, and coat it with pitch inside and out. This is how you can build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. Make a roof for it, leaving below the roof an opening 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark. Make lower and middle and upper decks. I'm going to bring forth flood waters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens. Every creature that has the breath of it, everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, you and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives. You are to bring on the ark 2 of every living creature, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, every kind of animal, and every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten, and store it as food for you for them, or I will flood the earth. Noah did everything just as God commanded him to. So that is Genesis chapter 6. Okay. So I spent the last 30-ish minutes. My notes keep falling off my wall. No, I need that one. Ow! I hit my head. Alright, so I spent the last 30-ish minutes trying to figure out how large. Oh, here, go back that way. Okay. Whatever. How big and what the measurement for Noah's Ark was. I'm so scatterbrained. Okay, so 300 cubits is roughly 450 feet long. So the ark was 300 cubits long. That's 450 feet long. Now it was 50 cubits wide, so that's 75 feet wide. It was 30 cubits high, which means it was 45 feet high. Now, what got me, I thought was really interesting, because I always imagined that Noah's Ark, biggest boat the world has ever seen. No, it's half the size of the Titanic. It's half the size of the Titanic. It's like, bro, what? Because the Titanic is 800 feet long. Okay, and then I also wanted to know what pitch was, because pitch also comes up in Exodus 2:3 when Moses' mother makes a little basket. She makes a little basket, but the little baby Moses sends him down the river, but she covers the basket in pitch before she puts it in water. So pitch is a glue-like substance that supposedly is waterproof. I read a couple different articles. Some people said that it wasn't. Some scientists say that it's actually impossible because it comes from tar and coal. It is not waterproof. Some people say it is. I'm not exactly sure, but pitch is what they used. So, thought it was cool. Noah's Ark, half the size of the Titanic. That's all I got. That's all I came up with. 30 minutes of research for 2 minutes worth of telling you some interesting-ish information.